Fires erupted across central Portugal during the night of 17–18 June 2017, resulting in at least 62 deaths and at least 54 injured people. The majority of deaths took place in Portugal Grande when a fire swept across a road filled with evacuees. Portuguese officials dispatched more than 1,700 firefighters nationwide to combat the blazes, and Prime Minister António Costa declared 3 days of national mourning. An intense heat wave preceded the fires, with many areas of Portugal seeing temperatures in excess of 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. During the night of 17 to 18 June, a total of 156 fires erupted across the country, particularly in mountainous areas 200 kilometers, 120 miles, north-northeast of Lisbon. The fires began in the Portugal Grande municipality before spreading dramatically. Dry thunderstorms preceded the event and may have ignited some fires. The National Director of the Judiciary Police, Amida Rodrigues, has stated that the police, along with the National Republican Guard, have since found the tree that was struck by lightning, starting the fire. Prime Minister António Costa called the disaster the greatest tragedy we have seen in recent years in terms of forest fires. 3 days of national mourning were declared beginning on the 18th of June. Arriving at Portugal Grande before midnight on the 17th of June, President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa was visibly shaken, and gave long hugs to Jorge Gomes, the Secretary of State of Internal Administration, who had been on the scene since the fire broke out, Valdemar Ramos, the mayor of Portugal Grande, and, after addressing the journalists, Constanza Urbano de Sousa, the Minister of Internal Administration. The president met with survivors who evacuated to Leiria. More than 1,700 firefighters were deployed to combat the fires. France and Spain provided a collective 5 water-bombing planes, and the European Union began coordinating international relief efforts on the 18th of June. Many people evacuated to neighboring Anzao, where residents provided them with shelter. Low-hanging smoke prevented helicopters from providing support, hampering firefighting efforts. Some survivors criticized inadequate response from the government, claiming no firefighters reached them for hours after the blaze began. They also stated poor forestry planning and depopulation were to blame.